Part 1 of the fourth quarter exit product. The first part is journalizing. A journal is a chronological record of business transactions, also known as a book of original entries. The journal makes several significant contributions to the recording process. First, it discloses in one place the complete effect of a transaction. Second, it provides a chronological record of transaction. Third, it helps prevent or locate errors because the debit and credit amounts for each entry can be readily compared. Journalizing. Entering a transaction data in journal is known as journalizing. Separate entries are made for each transaction. A complete entry consists of first, the date of a transaction, which is here. Second, the account or accounts and amounts that it's debited. And third is a brief explanation, which consists only in 5 words max. So here. Steps in journalizing. Label the columns headings. Write the date of an entry. Enter the debit account title and then the stream left and write the debit amount in the debit column on the same line on the debit account title. So cash is debit, so here the same line. Fourth, write the credit entry after all the debit entries are written. All the credit entries are indented slightly. Write the credit amount in the credit column on the same line of the credit account title. So here, same line there. Provide a short explanation of a transaction on the next line. If possible, keep the explanation up to 5 words only and must be written on the extreme left. So here, extreme left. Mechanics in journalizing. Indentions. All credit entries should indeed at least have a half inch in the debit entry. Explanation. Brief but concise, up to 5 words only. Use of money column. Do not write a comma or a period if amount has no centavo. If you may leave a blank the centavo column or may write a dash. Use of peso sign. Optional. You may or may not write space between journal entries. After writing the explanation, skip a space before writing the next entries. Total debit of credit column. Do not total the money in the columns it's already balanced. Erasures. If there was a mistake in your entries, you erase it by writing a straight line or wrong account title or amount, then write the correct account title or on top of it. A journal entry can be classified in two kinds. A simple journal entry only has one debit and one credit. In all cases, the debit amount and the credit will always be the same. Compound journal entry. A compound journal entry may have more than one debit or more than one credit. In all cases, that totals the debit and credits will always be equal to each other. Like this, cash, furnitures, and deliveries equipment are 200,000. Pinky White's capital is 200,000. So it will be always equal. Compound journal entry. One debit and two more credits. One credit and two more debits. Two or more debits and credits. Compound journal entry. Thank you. Fourth quarter exit product part 2. Posting. Posting is basically recording all the transactions, uh, differentiating them to debit and credit, and subtracting the debit to credit. Like just like this. Debit amount is 100,000. So we will put 100,000 in the balance. In the second column, there is a credit amount of 4,000. So we need to subtract credit into the balance here. So it will be equal 96,000. Basically, when there is a credit, you subtract it into the balance. And all this account is already in the final entry. Exit product part 3. Trial balance. The trial balance is a list of all accounts in the ledger along with the respective ending balance. The purpose is to prove the equality of debit and credit. Basically, what's what are you gonna do is to get all the balance of the account titles and segregate them into debit and credit and add all the balance in credit and add all the balance in debit and see if they are equal, and if they are equal, it is a valid trial balance.